The end is nigh around the colony. We are approaching the finale, and we might even be on the finale. We'll find out by the end of this episode. We've completed all of our goals. Jezebel has been made really powerful. Solus is king. He's not really, he's part of royalty. And Lord Time has been made the ultimate assassin. He's still not fully able to do his conjuring powers, but we're going to work on that this episode. And the last two goals we have is for Yak to go finish the last Monster Hunter quest, so we can then align ourselves with the Central Republic, and for us to wipe out all of the ogres. And over here, they have built themselves 5 little bases and a singular outpost. We're going to wipe all of them out. We're going to destroy them. There's going to be nothing left of the ogres by the time we've finished them. Those are the goals for today's episode. We're going to try finish the conjuring path for Lord Timer. We're hopefully going to wipe out the ogres, and you're going to align ourselves with the Central Republic, and then we'll be done. So if you enjoy any of today's episode, and if you've enjoyed this series as well, consider liking, subscribing, and make sure you tell your mum about it. Let's get into things, and let's put Lord Timer on just a complete meditation schedule and hope that he can level up in time. And we do have a Anima Tree Linking Festival as well, so we can immediately link Lord Timer to the tree and get him his first level up towards being a Master Conjurer. Perfect. And I guess this is the other goal that I'd like to complete this episode as well, to end things off, is to actually pick up another vampire. I want Thorgan to be recruited so we can then absorb Hammer's genes. That will be very nice once we get that sorted. And there, Lord Timer's gained another magical achievement level. Perfect. So we're just going to kind of go up the tree, and I think just try get to the end goals one, the major teleport and the portal. The portal one I think is what I prefer, allows us to just go around the map to different places easier, but both of these skills are huge. Yak has arrived at the monster encounter as well. What was it that we needed to take out? I think it was Basilisk. Get Yak just to tame it, and then we'll move on. And the senator has joined. Ayuna Arusha has arrived. Perfect. Let's get you sent off to the farm. So we have now gained favor with all of our senators, which unlocks the Tributum perk, which gives us an annual silver donation equal to 5% of the player wealth. I think this one tree would have been really good to go down at the beginning of this series, not right at the very end. Definitely something I will be doing in the future with a different series. And Yak is on her way home from the quest, so we've now fully aligned ourselves with the Central Republic, and that is absolutely fantastic. So once Yak comes home, I'm going to hope that Lord Time has at least gained another level, and we can then hopefully edge him towards finishing the conjuring path. And we're having a raid from the Lano Union. There are 5 of them, and they're attacking all of my senators. Oh no. Oh no indeed. My senators can't defend themselves because I didn't give them any weapons, so this is really not good. So I guess I'm just going to lock them inside and hope for the best. And we have more chests from our various adventures as well. Still, no idea where these come from. Let's crack it open and see what we get. Ooh, a shocking staff. Interesting. The Outpost Battle has been won as well, and we've won $11 of worth from it. Perfect. And Yak has arrived back at Jezebelian, bringing a dragon, a cyclops, and a basilisk back for the war. Yak, you know, you are not the most important colonist that we've got. You might not be the most favorite colonist we've got, but my god, you have contributed the most in such a short space of time. Congratulations. And royal apparel has been complete. Nice. Next, we've got ourselves Centurion armor or Legionary armor. Ooh, let's grab ourselves some Centurion armor. Jezebel has gained herself her last magical achievement level to finish telekinesis, and Psychic Choke is her power. The chances are we're not going to be able to go down any other trees now with Jezebel. She's kind of at a stage where she is now really powerful. Really powerful. I'm very happy with that. This ability, I think I've been underrating it quite a lot. I think now we'll just focus on trying to get her to be psychically better and increasing her base stats. And another chest has been brought back by Yak. Let's crack that open and see what we get. We got ourselves a nice little potion. Ooh. What is it? Magenta eyes again. No. I mean, it did look quite cool on Harris, kind of, but no thank you. I'm good. And we do have a Dice of Chaos as well. Ooh, that is interesting. Let's get that rolled. And a rare behemoth. A small herd of behemoth have entered the area. Ooh. Ooh, look at those. Those are very impressive. What do you do? A forsaken creature which is believed to reside in the outer star belts. Legends speak of incredibly intelligent and fierce dragons. These are dragons. Cool. Okay. Well, yeah. Yak. She's currently completely out of mana, but when she recharges, we will tame both of those. A Centurion armor has been complete. Next, we've got ourselves late medieval Edison. A little bit late for that. Not gonna lie. Let's crack it out anyway, see if we can get some made ready for when we go to war. And Yak has gained another level as well as a druid. Nice. Are there any more skills I actually want for Yak? Shrine shield that gives a shield. People and items aren't effective, doesn't really matter. Or shield animals. I don't think there are anything else we really want from Yak, so I think I'm just going to upgrade her general abilities and just see how that goes. We can now also with Yak tame one of these big dragons over here. So let's get that sorted as well. There we go. So we've now successfully tamed a behemoth. What does a behemoth do when it's at home? It has flame breath, which is very interesting. Otherwise, who knows? I guess we'll kind of just try tame it up and see what happens. Well, I hadn't realised, but it turns out Missy, who, as I should remind you guys, is our 3-year-old with 17 in melee. Turns out she can equip weapons. Holy, she's going to be so powerful. Does that make you... Yeah, I mean, she's got a melee DPS of around 13.95 because this is the weapon she's picked up. Crazy. And we've had a quest pop up. Kenneth Erdefreaks, I think. An 8-year-old child named Kenneth. What a name for an 8-year-old, by the way. Is calling from nearby. He says a pack of 4-man hunting Erdefreaks are hunting him. He begs for safety. Now, Kenneth is a wretch. And I have no idea what those are. So let's accept it and see what happens. And there is Kenneth. Hello, Kenneth. What does Kenneth look like when he's at home? Oh, Kenneth, you look deformed. What are you? You are a mess. Oh my god, you are a mess. Very diligent student, super fast wound healing, unstable mutation, catastrophic. So, every day, Kenneth will change. Every day, Kenneth will be something different. And today, he is a mess. Oh, Kenneth, you are very interesting. Well, let's see what the animals that are chasing you are, and we'll get rid of them. Kenneth has unfortunately gone berserk because we do need to arrest him. So Harris is going to beat the... Oh, Harris has killed a child. Oh, no. We've killed a child. Oh, let's just bury the body quickly, and we'll go from there. And there is the man-hunting pack that's chasing Kenneth. They're not really chasing Kenneth, but that's what it is. And it looks like trolls, but they're not, obviously. Let's just get the squad to go search and destroy and get rid of them. And there we are. All of them are dead. Perfect. Did we take any damage? Smelly did take no damage. Perfect. Missy can gain an expertise in melee already as well. At 3 years old. Should we go for piercing, which does armor penetration factor plus 5%? Or should we do dueling, which does melee cooldown factor? I feel like we should probably do dueling, you know. Missy the duelist. The 3-year-old professional duelist. It just has a nice ring to it, you know. A new recruit, Thorgan, has finally been recruited. Perfect. Thorgan, first of all, change out of your slave outfit. And then we shall make you a vampire. Perfect. And now that Thorgan has finally put some clothes on, it is now time, Thorgan. You will become a vampire. A colonist I've had from the very start has probably been very deserving of being a vampire. So we grab Thorgan, and then we absorb the Xenogerm. And there it is. Thorgan has done it. We now have a Brusha vampire. Perfect. Oh my god. How has that changed your stats? Not by very much. She's still extremely good at mining and prospecting, but now is slightly better at intellectual and social. Which is very nice, which is absolutely perfect. So I think that sort of wraps up the things that we can do around the base now. Lord Timer has nearly maxed out to the level 24, and when we get 20 Animagrass, he'll get 2 levels from that, and we'll be able to teleport then. And that's Lord Timer done. The base is done. We've got different vampires. I've completed all the goals. All right. So because we need to have somebody to stay behind to look after all the prisoners and everything whilst we go to war, I'm going to leave behind Thorgan, because Thorgan is, you know, not very good at combat, funnily enough. And I'm also going to leave behind Yak as well. Yak hasn't actually really established herself really as a combat fighter. And I'm quite happy to have her stay behind and help with looking after Missy as well. I think those three will be able to deal with pretty much any sort of slave rebellion. Anyway, we've got ourselves our 20 anima grass to connect Lord Timer to the anima tree again. I'm going to hold off on it for a second just because he's about to level up to level 24 to 25. And we'll go down to get Scatter, and then we'll get Portal with the anima tree linking. And there it is. That's that magical achievement level gained by Lord Timer. Perfect. So let's grab Scatter, and then we'll do the anima linking ritual, and then we'll get Portal. And there we go. There is the portal complete. Now, I don't know how the portal works, but I think this is going to be something I quickly attempt once we finish the war. It's something I do want to look into, just to see what it does and show you guys what it does, because I don't think it's something that's shown very often. But there we go. We're done here. We're complete. We've done build base. We've built a town that worked with a tavern and hotel. We've built castles, and we've aligned ourselves with the empires and the republics. Jezebel's empire is complete. We could have maybe done more with outposts. We could have maybe done more with royalty. But I'm at a stage now where we have one goal left: to wipe out the ogres. What we'll do is I'll probably only show the highlights and us wiping out these bases. Otherwise, this will be a very, very, very long video. The squad that I'm going to be taking is going to be Smelly, Harris, Lord Timer, Dutch, Solus, and Jezebel. So we'll be leaving behind Yak, Thorga, and Missy. And the attack has begun on the Green Roban, the first base. Base destroyed! Oh, it's broken! No! Oh, game, please don't be broken. I'll be so sad if it is. Here we go. The second attack has begun. Please tell me there's something here this time. There's nothing here. Again, the base has apparently been destroyed. Oh, no, it's broken. I'll say this right now, guys. Unfortunately, I am not a technologically adept person. I don't know how to fix this issue at all. So I guess we're going to assume that the ogre tribes are all really, really scared of us, and they've decided to disband, which is why they've been joining us, and we have them as slaves. And this singular outpost is all that remains of the ogre tribes. It's a very anticlimactic ending to this series, us going to these empty bases that have been abandoned and left behind. You know, maybe all these other factions that have come up and all these monsters that I didn't actually defeat throughout the series, they're the ones that wiped out the ogres. Maybe the ogres polluted themselves. Who knows? So I guess we'll defeat the outpost up here, and I think we can call this series it. And there we have arrived at the outpost. Perfect. Is there anything here? Yes, there is. There are things here. Perfect. Well, let's go kill them off. The last of the ogres. These are the last ones in existence. We can't find any more. They've disbanded. They've gone missing. They're lost. Do they want to be found? I don't know. But I guess it's the last time we'll see these guys fight, you know? Funnily enough, it's easy peasy. But if we're not careful, the most powerful animal in all of Rimworld will get us. The wild gander. It's being eaten by a dragon. Nice. Perfect. That's all of them. Gone. Destroyed. Eliminated. Done. The area is now safe. We can return home. Again, that's exactly what we'll do. Let's return home. Victorious, knowing that we've defeated the ogres. I'm not going to bother checking these last three. I know that it's not going to work. Caravan has arrived back at Jezebelium. So, let's have a look at Lord Time, and let's have a look at his ability to make portals. That's what I want to see before we end off this series. The one thing that I've been looking at and thinking, how do we do that? How do we do it? Timer, we're going to put your portal just here, just see what happens. And it's portal 25. That suggests that Lord Time has been putting down more portals without us knowing. Well, I guess that's it. Let's send somebody through a portal. I mean, Jezebel? Do you want to go through the portal? We'll finish as we started. Let's send Jezebel through the portal and just see what happens, you know? And as I get ready to send Jezebel through the portal, I think we are going to end things off here. Very anticlimactic ending, you know, and I think we can say that about the last few episodes of this series. Everything's kind of broke. Optimization's been terrible. It's been a really, really rough one. The beginning of the series was good, and now we've kind of on a downward spiral. And that is not a problem. We kind of revitalized things a little bit with going through the Empire stuff, but hey, it wasn't meant to be. There's going to be a break now between this series and next series because I'm hoping to get my PC upgraded. But at some point in the next week, there will be a new series starting. Who knows who will make a return and who knows who will be new. Thank you very much for watching this series. Let's send Jezebel through this portal and let's say goodbye to everybody else.
Mama, 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 mama.